Did you hear about the man who's considering calling off his whole wedding because his fiancée refuses to sign a prenup after he found out that she has massive credit card debt? So this middle-aged man is meant to be marrying his fiancée in a few months. They've been together for 3 years and engaged for 1. And for most of that time, he genuinely believed they were on the same page about their life values and, most importantly, honesty. Now, for background, he's worked really hard to build a stable financial foundation. Now, although he's not wealthy, he does own his home outright and he has no personal debt. And he's been saving and investing since his early 20s. This has been a priority for him, especially since his parents went through a nasty divorce that ruined both of them financially. Now, about a month ago, while they were discussing wedding costs, he brought up a prenup. Not in a cold or controlling way, he just wanted to protect the life that he worked so hard to build. He was upfront with her that he would still be fair and she wouldn't be left out with nothing, and he was expecting to have an adult conversation. But instead, she got immediately defensive.
This is the part where you realize how fragile relationships can be. This guy's been with this woman for 3 years, engaged for 1, and the whole time he was thinking they were building towards something real. All he did was bring up something practical regarding them getting a prenup, and she took offense to that.
How dare you!
Like he did her dirty, but all he's trying to do is protect what he's built. Marriage rarely gets to the whole death do us part thing, so I don't get this reluctance to not want to take steps to protect yourself. You have no idea as to how someone's going to be in 5 or 10 years from now. Anyone with any common sense knows that just because everything seems perfect today, tomorrow, it could be a very different story.
He said things like, "Oh, so you're already planning for a divorce? And I thought we trusted each other." He tried to explain to her that it wasn't about trust. It was about transparency and mutual protection. But she shut it down completely. That's when the red flags started popping up. She became evasive every time money came up. And he started to notice weird things like credit card offers in the mail, a few missed payments on shared expenses that she said she would cover, and lots of, "Oh, I'll handle it later." So he asked her directly if she has debt. She admitted to it. $92,000 in credit card debt. Not student loans, not a mortgage, credit cards. She said it's accumulated over the years from unexpected expenses and a few dumb splurges, but she never told him about any of it until he forced the issue.
That number alone should have stopped everything. $92,000, not in business loans, not a home, not medical debt, just credit cards. That's crazy. That's not a temporary situation. That's a mindset. Years of financial avoidance, years of bad decisions, and she probably never would have brought it up if he didn't address it so directly. At least not until it was too late. Imagine, you're on the verge of merging your life, your name, and your finances with someone, and they conveniently forget to mention the fact that they owe $92,000. And let's not forget that the interest is still building on that shit.
He was stunned. They were about to merge their lives. This woman was about to legally become his spouse, and she didn't think that he deserved to know that she was 6 figures in debt. He told her that this made the prenup a non-negotiable for him. He needed to protect himself, not just emotionally, but financially. He told her that he was still willing to move forward, but not with something in writing that would protect his premarital assets. She lost it, called him selfish, said that he was turning love into a business deal.
Even with all this, he was still willing to move things forward with her, and all he needed was for her to sign a prenup. But still, she's not feeling it at all. And I've said this before. Marriage is a sort of business deal. I mean, contracts are being signed and you lock yourself into all sorts of legal shit when you walk down that aisle. Shit that can actually ruin you if it all goes left, just like any other business. To me, it doesn't sound like she wants a partnership. She wants a safety net, a fallback, access to wealth she didn't help build. And the second he wants to protect himself, she makes it all about how her feelings are being hurt.
She said that his house and money should be hers too, if they're truly a team. Since then, she's refused to talk to him about a prenup, and they're barely even speaking. Even her mother called him and accused him of humiliating her daughter and for being materialistic.
The mom jumping in is wild, and it kind of shows that this way of thinking is a generational thing. When you get married to someone, you're getting married to their whole family, and depending on where you live in the world, this could come with its own set of problems. Also, it's funny that the mom called the guy materialistic when it was her daughter who racked up all that debt because she couldn't stop spending.
All he wants is to not be liable for debt he didn't create, and to make sure that the life he created before this is protected. So now he's really reconsidering this whole wedding, not because she has debt, but because she hid it and then refused to take responsibility, and is now treating him like the bad guy just for trying to protect himself. He's almost certain that she can pay off her debts since she is a partner in her friend's business, but she just refuses to. So now he's wondering, is he the AH for thinking about walking away?
He shouldn't be thinking of walking away. That man should be running and never looking back.
If a prenup equals planning for divorce, then marriage equals planning to take the man's wealth later.
I call BS. For her, their love was a business deal from the start. The fact that they've been together for 3 years without him knowing she was a liability is crazy. She's very good at keeping secrets. I wonder what else she's hiding.
At the end of the day, he's not wrong for thinking about walking away from this whole thing. He's not being dramatic. He's not overreacting. He's just weighing his options and trying to figure out ways to stop himself from getting screwed over. If you're going to get married to someone, you need to be on the same page. And you definitely can't be hiding shit like this. Legally tying yourself to a woman like this could prove to be a massive problem in the future, which is why you've got to do whatever it takes to protect yourself from a worst-case scenario. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one.